We deal with a finance deal because usually finance deal is the most. We will, if we have time, either later today or tomorrow morning, we'll talk about cash deals and lease deals, but I'm going to answer your question now on the cash deal because you asked about gap. Finance delivery and a cash delivery are the same deliveries as far as conversation. Because if I understand you cannot sell gap on a cash deal, so I'm not saying that, but what happens if I buy a $50,000 car and I give you cash and 2 months later I wreck it? I only get what the car's worth. I don't get my money back. I don't get tax and tags and everything else. I'm losing money. So for me to pay cash for a car is kind of dumb. It really is. Every car I've ever done, finance 0% down, try to max out everything. And I'm gonna throw gap on there. I know this is kind of morbid, but I'm like, I drive 40,000 miles a year. There's a chance, odds that I'm gonna get in an accident. So no money down, put gap, right? So as I go through here, here's how it works. You understand how insurance works. Same thing, I'm going through it, like, look, I know you're paying cash, but this is what happens when people finance. And I use the same finance story and I go, look, since you're paying cash, you're gonna have this hit regardless. There's nothing you have. And then when I get to the product, I actually use gap to convert them to finance because it makes more sense to finance with gap than pay cash. If they're putting 50% down, I talk to them about putting less money down depending on the approval. If I have to have 50% down, I just tell them they don't need gap, they're putting 50% down. If they don't have to put 50% down, I ask them why they're putting 50% down. And you know what the most common answer is? There's two actually. No, because I can, or because I thought I had to. Yeah, that's right. Oh, well, you can keep your money in the bank if you want to, and I can insure it so you don't have to worry about losing your down payment. It's up to you though. Because again, my job is being a consultant. So that product is there. Now put a lot of money down, go, like, if you're gonna keep the 50% down, you don't need this, but you have the same amount of risk, because if you wreck your car, you're gonna lose it. If you put no money down, you're definitely gonna need this. This is why we go over it. So I still gave you the presentation, everything's there. I'm not just gonna ignore gap because it's a cash deal. Like that, gap is your best cash converting tool with a cash deal.